Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be doing another update to Baltimore Thurgood International Airport. We have a couple new models in today's update, one of which you can see on your screen now. So just jumping straight into this, here we have a FedEx ATR 72. Now as you may know, the FedEx ATR 72s in real life are all Irish, as you can tell by the registration down there and the Irish flag next to the registration. These don't really tend to leave Europe that much. These will primarily operate flights between Shannon and Paris and different destinations like that. So what I've decided to do, as we get a lot of flights on the Cessna 208 out of Baltimore, I've decided to essentially use this ATR 72 as a Cessna 208. The Cessna 208 is so tiny, I don't think we're ever going to get one of them in 1:400 form. So for now, I've decided that I'm going to be using this ATR 72 as essentially one of the Cessna 208s that operate here at Baltimore. So today, this FedEx ATR 72, he is going to be heading out to Salisbury in Ocean City. Then next along we have a slightly larger FedEx aircraft. Here we have this FedEx Boeing 757-200. He's just getting ready for a flight out to Newark today. Then next up, moving over to the Spirit gates, here we have a Spirit Airbus A321. He's arrived in from Orlando, Florida, and he's going to be heading out to Los Angeles in California. Then next up here we have a Spirit Airbus A320neo. He arrived in from New Orleans in Louisiana, and he's going to be heading out to Las Vegas in Nevada. And then finally here for Spirit, here we have another Spirit Airbus A321. He arrived in from Atlanta in Georgia, and he's going to be heading out to Houston in Texas. Then next up here we have this Delta Boeing 737-800. He is of course going to be heading out to Atlanta in Georgia. Then next along here we have a Delta Connection CRJ 700. He's going to be heading out to New York JFK today. Then here we have a United Boeing 737-900ER. He's going to be heading out to Denver, Colorado today. Then next up here for American, we have this, as I said, American 737-800. He's going to be heading out to Charlotte, North Carolina today. And then finally here for this terminal, here we have the Alaska Boeing 737-800. He's of course going to be heading out to Seattle in Washington today. Next over here, starting off with the internationals, here we have the British Airways Boeing 787-9. British Airways usually use just the -8 on the Baltimore route. However, they have been changing some things up over the last week. We've had a couple -9s and even a -10. So it's pretty cool to see some diversity here with British Airways, but as I say, here we have a British Airways 787-9 heading out to London Heathrow. Then next up here we have the Icelandair Boeing 737 MAX 8. He is of course going to be heading out to Reykjavik, Keflavik. I do have the new livery Icelandair 737 MAX 8 on its way as well, so maybe by the next update or the one after we will get the new livery Icelandair 737 MAX 8. However, of course, the new mold from Gemini Jets, the new MAX mold, is not great. The engines kind of point upwards, so after I have that in one of my updates, I might actually refer back to this aircraft, just because this one is, by the looks of things, a much superior model when compared to the newer livery, so we'll have to see how things go. But yeah, this Icelandair 737 MAX 8, he's of course going to be heading out to Reykjavik in Keflavik. And next up here we have the start of today's update. Here we have the Play Airbus A321neo. Play started service into Baltimore quite a few months ago now. However, I've only just got the model of a Play aircraft. I have both the A321neo and the A320neo. Now, while Play primarily operate the A321neo into Baltimore, they have also occasionally operated the A320neo into Baltimore, so I can change things up in future updates as well. But this Play Airbus A321neo, he is of course also going to be heading out to Reykjavik, Keflavik. Then next up here for Southwest, here we have a Southwest 737-700 in the Heart livery. He arrived in from Atlanta, Georgia, and he's going to be heading out to Destin, Fort Walton Beach in Florida. Then next up here we have the Southwest 737 MAX 8. He arrived in from Fort Myers, Florida, and he's going to be heading out to Buffalo, New York today. Then next up here, just about to be pushed back, here we have this Southwest Airlines 737-700 in the Lone Star 1 color scheme. He arrived in from San Antonio, Texas, and he's just about to head out to Minneapolis, Minnesota today. Then finally here for the update, just being fueled up, here we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-8 737-800 in the Heart livery. He arrived in from Montego Bay, Jamaica, and he's going to be heading out to Norfolk, Virginia. And just like that, that does conclude today's update of Baltimore Thurgood International Airport. I hope you did enjoy. Again, we are getting there with the international airlines. We now have British Airways, we now have Iceland Air, of course. We have Play now as well. Hopefully we will get a Condor aircraft in the near future, of course, with the new Condor livery. Hopefully we will get some new Condor aircraft being released. We have already started to see some of those aircraft being released, like for example the 757 from Gemini Jets and the A321 from NG. So hopefully we get either an A330 or a 767, and once one of those comes out, I will buy that, and then of course we'll get Condor in one of these updates, and then after that all we need is Air Senegal and we are set. But apart from that, I hope you did enjoy today's update, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.